The long reckoning. Some mistakes are loud. Others go unnoticed, even by the one who makes them. But in time, they all return. There's a stage in life when conviction comes easily. Choices feel justified simply by the fact that they were made. The world seems manageable, perhaps even fair. It is only later, when distance grows and memory deepens, that the questions begin. Why that choice? Why that moment? Why didn't I stop? Regret is rarely immediate. It forms slowly, in the silence after the moment has passed. The consequences of action or inaction unfold over time, not in one event. And when they do, they ask not for explanation, but for acknowledgement. The reckoning doesn't demand punishment. It demands truth. Yet truth is not comfort. To see one's past clearly is not to be consoled by it. The impulse to correct is strong, but often misdirected. People apologize for things that cannot be reversed. They offer gestures that feel sincere but land flat. They try to rebuild what cannot be reconstructed in the same form. And through it all, they hope that the act of atonement will grant relief. But often it doesn't. The mistake remains. It doesn't vanish with apology. It doesn't dissolve through effort. It simply becomes part of the story. And this is the quiet truth that takes years to absorb. No amount of goodwill can erase what happened. At best, one can learn how to carry it with grace. Most are not prepared for how long the past will stay. Not because others won't forget, but because the self won't let it go. The internal dialogue becomes constant. Did I mean well? Was I careless? Was I cruel? These are not questions that lead to answers. They lead to a deeper understanding of one's own pattern. This pattern matters. It is not about finding a single moment of failure, but recognizing the shape of repeated choices. And that recognition is where change begins, not with guilt, not with apology, but with honest confrontation. There is dignity in this, not the kind that earns applause, but the quiet dignity of facing oneself. It does not require shame, nor does it demand perfection. It only asks, how far am I willing to look? Still, the process is rarely clean. One learns that those most deeply hurt are often the ones closest. That pain doesn't scale with wrongdoing, but with intimacy. Strangers may be easier to forgive than loved ones. The deeper the connection, the more complicated the harm. And so, the urge to fix becomes entangled with the fear of losing what matters. But not all wounds close. Some simply remain, less raw, more integrated, never entirely gone. The goal, if there is one, is not to undo the error, but to move differently next time. To live with one's past is not weakness. It is not failure. It is the work of maturity, quiet, ongoing, often unnoticed. There may be no reward, no external sign that the effort matters. But it does. Because each time a person sees the old pattern coming and chooses another way, something shifts. And maybe that shift is enough.